Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
So, have you ever traveled in a train or flight and there was a child who was crying continuously? So, and secretly in your mind you thought that why can't the parents just calm down the child? Well, I used to think exactly the same. Very easy to judge and very hard to understand. Because back then I was not a parent. Back then my life was completely different. I was so careless that once I went for a beer party with my friend and next day I woke up with a headache so powerful that first I checked whether I was alive. And suddenly my bike was missing. And 2 seconds later I cannot find my office laptop back. At that point of time I was not looking for any enlightenment. I was looking for basic life stability. Thankfully, the bike was taken by one of my friends and my office laptop bag was peacefully lying at my apartment staircase. So back then, my life was very unorganized, deadlines were optional and future was bills. And then, my daughter was born. And that changed my life completely. My life now changed to midnight feeding schedules, sleepless nights, and 3 a.m. Google searches be like, baby sneezed 4 times in 2 minutes. Google became our third parent. And sometimes the baby would cry continuously, and at midnight, me and my wife used to look at each other with sleepy red eyes. Without saying anything, we could understand each other. And what I feel is, parenting is not tough because of hard work. It is tough because we never stop caring. Becoming father changed me in multiple ways. The main change that came to me was I started respecting my mother more. Earlier, like other children, I used to take my mother's sacrifices for granted. But after seeing my wife go through the pregnancy, delivery and sleepless night, respect for my mother increased exponentially. And one other big change that I could sense in myself was I started respecting women a lot, especially the working women. Because by the time they arrive at work, they would have completed one complete shift at home while taking care of the child. So I became responsible to an extent that I could remember my daughter's vaccination dates better than the birthdays and the anniversaries. And believe me guys, forgetting anniversary is dangerous. So life became tough for some time. Our house looks like a toy shop explosion. But at the end of the day, the immense love that our daughter brought in our life was unmeasurable. After a day of hard work, once I come back home and she comes screaming to me, Papa, the whole burden of the day goes away. And now, whenever I see a crying baby, I try to locate their parents and just think in my mind that you guys are doing better than you do. I don't judge, as now I understand that behind any crying child, there are 2 people who are working tirelessly. So, it turned out funny that how I used to think I would teach life lessons to my daughter. But she eventually ended up teaching me being more responsible, being more patient, and being more empathy. turns out the smallest person in my life became my biggest teacher.